This is Amy Bacon with Spirit Pathways, and I'm here with this week's reading. This is for today, Monday, August 12th, through this coming Sunday, August 18th, 2019. We have a lot of interesting astrological aspects happening this week. Today, August 12th, Jupiter is going direct and Uranus is going retrograde. And this is going to create twists of fate and changes in our beliefs. Something you steadfastly held on to as truth, you're now going to see another side of this and be able to release the hold that it had on you, enabling you to surge forward with a new clear belief that opens new doors. There are situations and ideas you have outlived, and our energy has grown and surpassed old paradigms. This creates the need for new shifts in our thinking and in our actions. So let it happen. Release and enjoy new energetic flow. Venus on Wednesday, August 14th, is going to switch from being a morning star to an evening star. And this is going to affect us with another aspect of opening the energy around us. As the morning star Venus taught us about self-love, the evening star, she's going to teach us about selfless love. As an evening star. Yeah, selfless love. Mastering for ourselves both sides of love. This is going to bring us healthy emotional centering. And Venus is also going to have a strong effect on Thursday's full moon in Aquarius. The full moon illuminates higher truth for us as it brings to fruition the things that we've been dreaming for. With the full moon in Aquarius, which represents our mind, opposite Venus in Leo, which represents our heart, we will be given the perspective to understand our values and put them to work. By combining the forces of our mind and our heart, we can realize the things that matter to us the most. Those things at the top of our priority lists that are unconditional. And I know Mercury is direct, but it's going to square with Uranus on Friday, August 16th. And this square is going to activate your understanding of the reasons why you may have been resisting change in your life. There is a place in everyone's lives where they're not accepting change. Mercury rules our thoughts, so being able to process and think about areas we need to accept some changes for the better is going to help us to allow positive change. So Uranus is going to be prodding Mercury to allow you to see things differently. Use this energy. Process your thoughts, either on paper or with a friend or with a reading. Allow yourself to pull apart the reasons you have been so resistant to necessary changes. This is going to help you to see exactly where the resistance is coming from, so you can open up that energy and make those important positive changes. And you can get extra help and assistance through these aspects with a reading. I tune into your energy and call in your council of guides to address your life and give you answers, understanding, and clarity. Your guides are here to assist you in any way they can, and a reading is a great way to connect with them and their messages. You are not on this path alone. You have so much love and assistance available to you. All the information for your reading is on my website, spiritpathways.net. This week again I pulled out powerful quartz. My long point, which I've had a while. This beautiful large point is from Arkansas. Those amazing Arkansas mines. And this little one, which is covered with these windows. I don't know if you can see them. They're diamond shaped windows, large and small. There's a little one right there shining in the inside. I actually call this my hand crystal. I hold this crystal during readings. It's like an amplifier, it's like an antenna, it's alignment. It just sort of heightens all the energy for me, heightens my connection. I bring it to fairs. It's just a very important crystal for me, which is why I was reaching out to it. All right, let's shuffle our cards and pull the 9 for the reading for this week. All right. All right, that one wants to come too. Oops, 2 again. I like it when they stick together. Oh, all right, we got 2 again, so we're going to keep those. It might be the humidity, but I think it's energetic. I believe we always get the correct cards. However you shuffle, however you do it, Spirit is working with you, and they're going to make sure you get the correct cards. You get the, I'm going to flip these in order this way. You get the cards that were meant for you. Huh. Interesting. Okay. We're starting with the 4 of Wands. I like this. It's just a light energy. It's reminding you to celebrate your successes. Celebrate the goodness in your life. Point out everywhere where things are going well, where things, it's sort of that attitude of gratitude. And it's allowing other people to join you in this celebration, sharing those achievements, going out and toasting them and inviting your friends to join you with that. As you activate the energy of what's going well for you, you increase that energy. You increase that flow. It's so much more productive than focusing on what's wrong and what's not going well. So open this energy up, allow it to flow. It's very much a card of, and then tomorrow we get back to work. We're going to celebrate this goodness, and then we continue working on it. So this is a good advice for every day. Focus on what's going well. Start your day by focusing on what's going well, focusing on how it can improve for you. And then this is sort of reinforcing that, the 8 of Pentacles. As you practice things, you get better. This is you doing what you do very well. It's your craft, it's your artistry, it's your entrepreneurship, it's your gift, your talent, your connection, your spiritual connection. It's all the things you do tangibly. And each time you do it, you get better. It's improving through practice. So by combining these first 2 cards, this is amazing energy. Point out what's really good, going on well for your life, the goodness, and then keep practicing that. That gives you amazing alignment to start off with. And then we have the King of Swords, who's going to bring in the intellect and the wisdom and the knowledge, and reminding you that you have all that. You have wisdom and knowledge and intellect, and you're smart, and you understand pretty much what it is you are trying to achieve. And so he's saying all those attributes are going to give you the outcomes that you want. Get all the information, cross all the T's, dot all the I's, and you will get the outcomes that you want, which is going to bring you new beginnings that inspire you, that are your personal creativity, that are authentically in alignment with you. Aces in the tarot are the beginning. They are number 1. And so this is divinely sent. The hand comes out of the cloud holding that wand of inspiration covered with all these little sprouts of what it is you want to create. So you don't have to, when it comes out of the cloud, it means you don't have to figure it out. It's not going to be like really serious hard work and, grinding out those ideas. It means that it's spiritually aligned. And so those ideas and opportunities are going to divinely come to you. You just have to agree to them. You have to not block them. You have to not talk yourself out of them. You need to just agree and allow and accept and trust all those great adjectives that bring you the results that you want. And then in the center this week, we have the Knight of Cups. He's on an emotional quest. He's all about communicating. That Mercury is direct, so let's communicate. He's offering his cup up for those creative ideas. Here's my ideas. What are your ideas? Let's get together. Let's make this work. Let's iron out the details. Let's communicate about it. The more we communicate, the more creative we get. The more we communicate, the more we get our desired outcomes. So a lovely card for your quest. Knights are on a quest. And then the star reminds you that you've had dreams and ideas and things that you've wanted to come into fruition, and they are held in trust in the star. Your prayers have been heard. Your prayers are being acted upon. So just allow the balance. 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the water. We're pouring off these emotions. We're nourishing this side of our life with the water. We're nourishing the spiritual side of our life. There's a lot of balance here. The little bird is a messenger to tell you that these dreams have been heard and they're being acted upon and they're held in trust for you. No one can take your dreams away from you. So they are protected. Paying attention to that and bringing them out and focusing on them when you need to allow them to become more tangible in your life. And then the Chariot, he's addressing those inner struggles that you have, like in your mind, when you do talk yourself out of things, or when you're afraid, or you avoid, or run away. He says, nope, let's just address that stuff, because once we do, everything's going to take off. You're going to get the balance that you need. You're going to get the alignment. I love all these stars, the phases of the moon on his shoulders. This is amazing alignment for you. Spiritual alignment, spiritual goodness. And those inner struggles are part of the 3D. They're part of the ego and the drama. So with a reading or however journaling you work this out, you need to expose what you consider to be the struggles. What's the thing that you're afraid of in doing to get to the result that you want? Air that out. That's where this shift is going to come this week with Mercury and Uranus, and with Venus and Jupiter going direct and Uranus going retrograde, creating those twists of fate that are going to help you open up to make the changes that you need, to understand your way forward, to understand what struggles and inner things you need to let go of to allow things to take off for you. And then the 5 of Pentacles, don't get lost in feeling you're on this path alone. Don't feel that no one's assisting you. This is the card of feeling alone and feeling a bit abandoned. And it's really not true, because this tree of life, these pentacles, it's glowing above, always protecting, always following. So be careful where you're feeling sorry for yourself or where you're cutting yourself off. Don't do that, because there's all sorts of people around you who share what's in the star, who share making things happen with you. And you're also surrounded by amazing guides and spirit guides and entities of the highest white light and angels and loved ones who all want to see you and help you achieve your highest potential. So don't get lost in this feeling of being alone. And then these 2 cards. The Wheel of Fortune is, again, your prayers have been heard. Things are happening. The wheel is turning. You've got the momentum. We're learning. All 4 corners of this is something with a book, which means you're still taking in the information. You're still processing it, and you're still allowing that learning and growth and momentum to serve you. You're well on your way. Everything's in alignment. Behind the scenes, allow that to unfold. You can't control it. You can't manipulate it. Just allow things. It's back to that trusting and agreeing and releasing and surrendering to that trust and knowing everything's going to be okay. And then the Six of Cups is where you look back on your life. So it can be very similar to the Four of Wands up here, where we're celebrating the things that we love, our memories that we love, our loved ones that we cherish. That's the high side of this card. That's the goodness. That's pull all the goodness from the memories and allow it to serve you moving forward. The low side of this card is don't get lost in only looking back. Don't be describing how things used to be, how what you liked about this or that, because that gets you stuck with your back to the future. That's got you looking backwards to energy that's finished. So just pull the goodness, move ahead, don't look back, pivot and move forward, because things are happening. Things are in motion for all the goodness that you want to experience. These are all cards of alignment to that goodness. Very lovely energy for you this week. And I am here to help you specifically, personally, with the reading to address what's going on in your life and what you need answers and direction for. What energy we need to clear, what blockages we need, what karmic things are going on, what past life energy is affecting you now. All these things come up in readings, and we look at your blueprint, and it's all very interesting. So all the information for your reading is on my website, spiritpathways.net. And I have openings all week, so you don't have to wait a long time for your reading. I can't wait to connect with you. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.